And today we are going to discuss the poem The Rime and the Ancient Mariner Part 1. Well children, this is a fable written in the form of poem which highlights how the ancient mariner experiences his guilt of killing the bird albatross throughout the journey. He narrates his story to someone on the way, one of the wedding guests, and how he reacts to all the phenomena that is being described by the ancient mariner. I am going to explain line by line of this poem. It is the ancient mariner who stopped one of the three wedding guests who was going to attend a marriage feast. He stopped him by the charm of his glittering eyes and long grey beard. The wedding guest reacted, asking him why he was stopped on the way. The wedding guest described to the ancient mariner that the bridegroom's doors were open wide and he was a very close relative of the bridegroom. The guests have already gathered, the dinner has already been served on the table, and he had to attend the marriage feast. But the ancient mariner didn't listen to him. He held his hand with his hand and stopped him when he just found that his act of mesmerization didn't work. The wedding guest sat on a stone and listened to the ancient mariner like a 3-year-old child. He was so helpless that he couldn't really do anything other than listening to the ancient mariner. The wedding guest went on beating his breast time and again, but the bright-eyed mariner spoke to the wedding guest. He told the wedding guest that the ship was given a warm welcome at the time of beginning the journey, and the mariners were given a good feast at the time. The ship went on sailing quite happily. They reached the church below the lighthouse top very happily. The first part of the journey was quite comfortable. Then the sun came. The sun rose towards the right. It appears as if the sun was rising from the lap of the ocean. It remained shining bright towards the right for quite some time, and eventually it emerged into the sea. The sun went on higher and higher as the day progressed, and the bridegroom's door were opened wide. The wedding guest was beating his breast because he was getting late for the marriage feast. The wedding guest told the ancient mariner that the bride had already walked into the marriage hall and she was looking as beautiful as a red rose. Red rose, and all the musicians and singers have entered the hall playing their instruments. The guests have already gathered. The dinner has already been served on the table. Thus, the wedding guest desperately wanted to leave the place, but he was helpless. The ancient mariner also described about the storm that has struck the mariners. He told that the storm struck the ship and the mariners. It exerted enormous pressure on the ship and drove them towards the south. They were going towards the north. The ship was driven towards the south. The storm appeared like a blast, and it struck the mariners and pushed them towards the south. The mariners were in deep difficulty. They couldn't do anything. The storm also exerted pressure on the ship and bent the front part of the ship. The icebergs, that was the result of the cold weather, floated all over the sea. It drifted like a huge mountain, and there were icebergs here, there, and everywhere. The mariners were really frightened to see the entire, sea full of icebergs. The iceberg was here, there, and everywhere. At last there came a seabird albatross. It came like a messenger of God. The seabird came like a messenger of God. And it rescued the mariners. It flew round and round the ship and made the iceberg split up with a thunder sound. And that is how now the mariners could steer away the ship. But one day, the ancient mariner took the crossbow and killed the bird for no provocation, for no reason. That is the reason why he was sad and tormented, and he wanted to narrate his story to someone to lighten the sorrow of his heart. So friends, this is the summary of the first part. Thank you.